Hey you guys, in today's video we are going to be doing a full face of Urban Decay. Urban Decay is one of my favorite brands and I'm on their PR list. Thank you Jesus, I love Urban Decay so much. I've been on their PR list for like maybe, I want to say a little over maybe 2 years now, I want to say. Going on 2 years. So I'm very thankful for all this stuff. This is not a sponsored video. I was like, oh, I think I have a full face of Urban Decay, so let's do a full face of Urban Decay makeup. So why not? So I did come up with this little simple everyday look over here for this eye. And for my eyes, I know they're different colors. For my contacts, I do have in the third eye contact lenses. I'm now an affiliate. So these are the crystal ball yellow green lenses, and I feel like it would go really good with the Naked Honey palette. So you can use my name Micaylah, MICAYLAH, at checkout for money off. I do make a small commission off of it, but you're getting money off. I'm getting money. It's a win-win. And these contact lenses are like the most comfortable I've ever had. Like usually I cannot wear contact lenses. These are comfortable. I barely feel them. I can't really see them either. So definitely check them out. I'll link them down below. So let's just get right into the video. But first, if you're new here, hi, I'm Micaylah, like I said. And make sure to subscribe at the button down below and hit the notification bell so you do not miss another video. If you are returning, welcome back. Hi. So I'm gonna try this video with my hair down because I just brushed it, and yeah, so let's see how long I last. I did this eye with my hair down. I bet you I can do it. I can do this. You got this. You got this. So I'm doing my brow on camera today. You guys should be proud of me because your girl don't ever do your brows on camera. So for brows, I'm using the Urban Decay Brow Blade. This is a shade Dark Drapes. I'm using both ends today. I really do like this brow pencil. It's Urban Decay. This stuff is pricey, but I bought this pencil myself. I really was interested in it. Has a little shaker in it for the pen part, and I really like this pencil. It's really, you can get natural to bold brows, and I love it, and I love this color. It matches my roots very well. So we're gonna start with the pencil first, and I'm just going to work underneath my brows. I'm gonna do the top of my brow. Then we're just going to fill in the tail part of the brow towards the, let's say, 3/4 of the brow we're going to fill in. And I'm using the lightest pressure with this product. Do not need heavy pressure with this brow product at all. And then we are going to flip over the pencil and use the pen part to create the brow strokes in the front. Okay, and to carve out my brow, I'm using the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. It's a shade 50 in N. It's the same color as my foundation, so that's what we're going to use to carve out my brow. And I do want to let you guys know, like the applicator of stuff, it's like bent, and it's so comfortable to put under your eye. And for the brush I'm going to be using is the Morphe M170-2 brush. And then just take the sponge. This is a Mini Real Technique sponge, and I'm just blending out the edges so there's no harsh lines at all. And then for eyeshadow bases, I wanted to mix these two together, the original and the Eden, because I like the tackiness and the moisturization of the original, but I love that the Eden has the pigment in it, but Eden is too dry for my eyelids. So I always mix these two together if I do use them. I haven't used these in a while, and honestly, my eyeshadow went on really well, so I might start mixing these two together and using them just to switch up my eyeshadow base, because you know I only use one on my channel, so this is an option. So I just put the smallest little dot on of the original. And then I will take the applicator from the Eden one and basically just blend those together. And then blend it out with a sponge. Okay, for the eyeshadow, I have a ton of eyeshadow palettes from Urban Decay. I have this Naked Honey, I have the Naked, I have the Naked Heat. My mom has the original Naked palette in her room. I gave it to her because that's her colors. I have the Naked Basics 1 and 2. I have Naked Heat Petite. I have the Born to Run palette, which is my favorite. And that's it. That's it. So we're using the Naked Honey today because I haven't filmed with this yet. And I really love this palette because you guys know how I love the gold shades. And I'm just like obsessed with this palette so much. I use it a lot, honestly. Okay, so the first shade I went into is Swarm, and it's a nice transition color. I am using this brush that came with it for my transition. I really do like the brush because it looks like honey. It's that like packaging on point for this. So I'm gonna pop this in the crease. And I would stamp it on first and then start blending, just because this eyeshadow base can be disrupted really easily. Okay, and then we're going to go in with Drip, which is a nice chocolate brown, and we're going to deepen the crease with this. And I'm using the Sigma, actually I'm using the Morphe M433 brush. Okay, so we got a nice crease going, and then we're going to go in with Sting, which is the darkest color in the palette, and I'm using this Morphe M321 brush, and we're just going to deepen the outer corner and the crease. With no extra product, I'm going to take this Morphe brush that we used for the crease and just blend those edges. And we're going to go back into Swarm, and we are going to blow everything out and just make sure everything is nice and blended. Okay, for the brow bone, we're going in with Flyby, and I'm taking the other side of this brush, and we are just going to pop that on the brow bone. It's a metallic. I thought it was a matte. I'm kind of happy it's a highlight, like it's a shimmer shade. And then we're going to go in with Golden on our finger, and we're just going to pop that on the inner part of the lid. And then we're going to take HBIC with our finger as well and put that in the missing little spot. And then I'm just going to take some makeup remover on a Q-tip so I can, because I did my wing liner different than I usually do, so I'm going to just give me a guide to where I can wing out. And then for eyeliner, we're taking one of my favorites. This is the Urban Decay Perversion Waterproof Fine Point Eye Pen, and the stuff does not dry out, and it's like really good. Like I really love this eye pen. It's like one of my favorites. So I did a really flicked out wing because I wanted a more like angular eye today. Okay, Michaela, you got this. You're halfway through the video and your hair is still down. How do you face? You good. Okay, so the eyes are basically done. We just gotta do mascara and lower lashes, but that can come afterwards. I know that this one's probably a little bit darker than this one. I don't know what happened, but anyways, for primer, I have the new face primer. The new face primer long wear foundation grip. This is the All Nighter primer, and I did try it and I do like it. Like my foundation stayed perfect the whole night. I wore it for about like, I want to say 5 hours. I went to dinner and I really like it. I do like the packaging as well. It's nice and travel friendly. It's not glass. It's just perfect. Like I really like this primer. I see myself grabbing for this all the time. So I feel like you don't really need too awful much. I think 1 to 2 pumps is enough. I just take 1 pump first, and it's like I want to say maybe a face lotion type of consistency. A little goes a long way, and you're just gonna massage it where you want to. Like, it's not what I thought it would be. It's even better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like silicone, to be honest, and it's not. It's like you can see how glowy my face is, and then it doesn't like mattify or anything. It just gets really tacky, and it's like it just makes my foundation last a long time. And the parts that I have an issue with, like right here, my nose, in this area, my chin, like basically my T-zone. So I really like this primer. I'm obsessed with it actually. And then for foundation, you know, I really like this foundation. I did a first impressions on it. I'll link in the eye right here. It is the Stay Naked foundation from Urban Decay, of course. This is the shade 50NN, and it comes with a pump. I love the packaging because it's plastic, it's not glass. So it's really, a little goes a long way with this foundation as well. So it's not like you gotta use a lot. So I'm just going to spread it out on my face with this foundation brush. I'm going to take a Ego Tools sponge, which is like one of my favorite sponges, and I'm going to blend this into my skin. Now this is one of my favorite foundations, and it lasts a super long time on me, and it just looks like skin. It doesn't get cakey too often. I sometimes put too much and it can get cakey, but it never really does when I do watch how much I put on my face, which is why I only started with a little bit. The sponge soaked up a ton of it. So I'm just gonna take some on the sponge, and I'm going to spot correct where I need to. So like right there. And I need a little bit more coverage in my chin because I've been having these bad breakouts. Okay, and that is the foundation applied. It looks like skin a whole lot. It does last a very long time, and it's probably like one of my favorite foundations, hands down. And then for concealer, I'm just gonna be using the same line, which is the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. I have shade 50NN, 40NN, and 30NY, just so I can do some highlighting, spot concealing, everything like that. So first I'm gonna take a 50NN. And I'm going to conceal these dark marks that I have all over my freaking face because I had a really bad breakout the other day and I don't know what happened. Then we're going to blend that out first because this does dry down a little bit quickly. And then for under our eyes, I'm going to take a mixture of 40NN and 30NY because I really want it to be highlighted. I'm just going to pop a few. You don't need a lot of this at all. I didn't blend that out. I'm just going to pop some of 30 right in the middle. Okay, and then for setting powders, I do have two. I have the Stay Naked The Fix setting powder. Stop it! I have the Stay Naked The Fix setting powder in 40 WY, and then I do have the All Nighter. It's the All Nighter setting powder. It's the waterproof setting powder, which the packaging is lovely, but I tried this yesterday and I don't know how I feel about it, so I want to try it again. So we're gonna use this like in my T-zone under my eyes, and then we're gonna use this on that perimeter of my face. So for this, I'm just gonna be using this brush for under my eyes because it just fits perfectly under there. I'm gonna take some on there and just sets my under eyes. And you want to pounce under your eyes, not sweep, because you're going to disrupt the concealer if you sweep under your eyes. So I would definitely just pounce the brush up and down as you would a beauty blender. Okay, now we're going to try this powder again. I'm going to get a bigger brush this time. The brush that I used before was the Luxie 522 brush, and this brush is it's from Moda. I'm not sure what brush it is. It's like a powder brush. Just gonna take some of this on the brush. I don't even know if any powder is being picked up. Like, I don't know. It's so confusing. Like, even when I swatch it, it's like, where's the powder at? But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like I'm literally putting nothing on my face. I did try this yesterday in a first impressions, and I don't know. I don't know if you'll be seeing this video or that video first, but yesterday I said I did not like it. but I can say today it is setting my face. I can see I just need to use a bigger brush. I gotta try this when I'm gonna wear makeup like over a long period of time, because this is a long wearing powder, so I'll get back to you on if I like this or not. It's okay. I mean, it sets my face, whatever, you know. And I'm just gonna finish off my eyes by taking whatever's left on this brush and just brushing it under my eyelid. Then I'm gonna take this color. This is shade Lucky from their 24-hour Glide On pencils. And I'm gonna pop this in my waterline. And then I'm really excited about this. I really love this so much. This is one of the Too Faced threesomes. It's a bronzer, highlight, and blush. This is the shade Fly, and I really love this like trio. Like, these are like the perfect shades for medium skin tones, and the formula is amazing. So for bronzer, contour, bronzer, bronze tour, whatever you want to call it, I do both at the same time. I'm gonna take this concealer kabuki blend brush from Sigma. It's the F79, and you can get this brush for 10% off with the code BakeWithK10 and save some money. This is like my favorite contour brush. I don't like it for my eyes because it's a little bit too prickly for how sensitive my under eyes are, so I just use it as contour, and it fits in my cheekbones very well. You can see how pigmented this is. It does have a little kick up in the pan. Just make sure you dust it off, or you're gonna be like having way too much product on there. And then for the blush portion, we're going to be using the Morphe Dual Fiber brush. This is the 516 brush, and I'm going to be applying some blush. I love to apply blush with dual fiber brushes because it just distributes blush. You don't go too heavy-handed with anything or anything like that. And this color is so pretty. It's so rosy. It's like the perfect flush of pink. And then for highlighter, we're using the Sigma F06. You can use the same code BakeWithK10 to get this brush or any of the baking and strobing brushes off for 10%. So I'm taking the highlight, just a nice gold yummy highlight. And I'm gonna apply that to my cheeks, my brow bone, and my inner corners, and a little bit on my nose. Oh, I already highlighted my brow bone. My bad, y'all. I ain't putting this on my brow bone, just in the corners. I feel like this palette is a really good palette to travel with because you have everything right here. You don't have to grab a bronzer, grab a blush, grab a highlight. You can just get a few of these and just bring them with you, and you have a whole bunch of choices, and you're done. Okay, so mascara, I have two here from Urban Decay. One's the Troublemaker and one is Perversion. I think I'm gonna use the Troublemaker today, but I just want to talk to you about both. The Troublemaker is more like wispy, and then the Perversion is like you get more of a, I want to say a voluminous. You get more of a voluminous finish. So I wanted to use both of these together to see what kind of combination I would come up with. So first I'm going with the Troublemaker, and the only thing about this is that the wand is really prickly, so be careful. I have stabbed myself numerous times with this wand in my eye, and it does not feel good at all. I think I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use them both together. Why not? I've never done it before, so let's see what happens. Okay, so that is the Troublemaker mascara. You can see it's really wispy. So let's add some Perversion to the mix. This one just adds so much volume to my lashes, and I really love it. They also have a waterproof one, and the waterproof. So for the lips, I have two options. I wanted to use maybe this one. It's from, I don't know about this one though. This is from the Born to Run collection. This is the shade Ready with a question mark, but it's a metallic. I don't think I want to do metallic. I think I want to do a dark lip. This is Nighthawk, and it's a cream from the Vice collection. They're both Vice lipsticks, but this one is in the collection. So that's what I'm going to use today. I really like this color. I don't think I've ever used this color before. It's been sitting in my collection. I'm so happy I used it today. The finish is so pretty. I've never tried their cream formula. I usually use their matte in 1993. This is gorgeous. I'm gonna use some of their Summer Solstice setting spray. This is just a summertime scent. Don't think this is available anymore, but it's just like the regular one. It's just scented. So okay guys, so this is the finished look. I absolutely loved everything I used today. The only questionable thing is the all-nighter powder. I don't know how I feel about it. But I absolutely love everything else, especially the primer, the threesome, and this lip color. Period poo, my favorite. But let me know what brands you want to see a full face of down below. Leave me some comments of your favorite Urban Decay products down below as well. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave this video. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope I see you soon, and I'll see you in my next video.